You know, as I came out of a career in art and design in New York City, I made a very decent salary. And when I knew that God Himself was calling me, I threw it all up. I frankly, I didn't know that God would use my skills, my creative skills, my artistic skills, or my desires, my creative desires even, in coming out there to California to goodness knows what as far as I was concerned. And yet then to see that He would use the training and skills that I had in ways I never imagined was very, very awesome to a young career woman, as you can imagine. Part of what Bill challenged me to do is we had no materials at that time. Now, back in those days, we used to share the 4 spiritual laws in UCLA. And it was great fun to take a napkin in those days. We just wrote out the 4 spiritual laws on a napkin. And one of the things that I got to work on right from the get-go was the 4 spiritual laws. Isn't that fun? And it was, you know, when we were first beginning to put them down in written form, in printed form. And so that's where some of the first printing got started in a big time way. We had some great fun doing the diagrams, making them relevant to that day. It began very humbly. It's been a very great impact all over the world, even to this day. And it's part of my calling. I'm excited to tell you. And so wherever you are in your life, in your experience, don't be afraid to hearken to that call that God puts on your life, because He knows what He's doing. You know, that mystery of the sovereignty of the grace of God in action toward you that called you to California to help start a printed ministry of ideas. And God has been so gracious in so many of your lives, I know, in that same way. So you who are a little scared, don't be afraid of God's call. Don't ever be afraid of God's call.